Welcome to Fuel Your Drive.
Guys, what's going on? Welcome to Fuel Your Drive. I'm your host, Josh York. We have another great, amazing episode in store for you. As you know, before we start the episode, please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. I want to continue to keep growing the podcast, but today's topic is about showing up. So we have our annual convention coming up in about a month, which I'm very excited about. And no, I've got a lot of people who've asked me if they can come. No, you cannot attend. You have to be part of our franchise, system to be able to attend. So sorry for that. If you are interested in learning more about owning and possibly a franchise, and it's a good fit for you and a good fit for us, you can also explore that. But what I wanted to talk about today is, we're very close to getting 100% attendance. Obviously, you're never really going to get 100%. Obviously, things happen sometimes. People can't make it, personal things. But so there are always going to be some people who don't think it's valuable and don't want to show up. And I wanted to talk about this because it's a very important topic. Let me tell you something. If you want to be a top performer, you show up. Okay? If you want to be a top performer, you get yourself in the rooms with other people who are successful doing big things. If you're a top performer, you don't question, should I be present? If you're part of an organization, there's an event where you can learn, where you can get better, where you can grow. You must be present. All you need is one nugget. That's it. You get one nugget from that event. The rest is history, right? Because you could then use that one nugget to go back, implement it into your business, and do something to really drive your business to make it more successful. And, I understand sometimes things might be inconvenient. And the reason I'm touching on this topic is because I got a message on Instagram last week when I was talking about the recharge and talking about showing up, how important it is. Someone told me that they were actually a franchise owner of a different franchise. They used to never be present. They used to think there was no value in going to their conventions or listening to corporate. They would blame corporate for a lot of things. They would say, they don't know what they're doing. And as soon as that person made the shift, went from hanging around low performers to hanging around top performers, being in the rooms where all the winners are, being present. This person went from the bottom three, they're now in the top three. So the reason I touch on this topic is because it's so important. Look, if you want to be a winner and you want to do big things, you got to be in rooms where the winners are at. You got to be present around, what winning looks like. You got to be present in every single angle of, whatever that organization might have to offer that can better you. I don't care what's going on. Look, sometimes magic's in the things you're avoiding. You might be inconvenienced. I've been inconvenienced so many times for showing up for certain events or expositions that I went to that, I'll give you a good example. I remember one time I had to go to London when we opened up in the UK. It was my son's birthday on Saturday. The show was on Friday. We arrived Thursday. I did the show. Keep in mind, the UK, the United Kingdom, is 5 hours ahead. From New York, from Eastern Standard Time. I landed 10 in the morning, took a late night flight, red eye, landed at 10 in the morning, didn't even get to sleep, went right to the show, did the show, then crashed that night. I was so tired, woke up in the morning, normal time, worked out. Then I did the expo again. Left the expo, went out with my master franchise owner, had dinner, then took a flight back, landed in New York around 11:15. My son's party was at 1, and I was so nervous that, God forbid, what if the plane's canceled? What if it's late? What if I don't make it on time? And I didn't want to do it. But I did it. And it all worked out because it always works out, but you have to be willing to sacrifice. And you don't understand. I think about that trip all the time because, I had to mentally get prepared for it because it was a lot. I literally was in London less than pretty much, 48 hours. It was just literally there and back. And it was a crazy, crazy trip. So sometimes, personal life and plans might get in the way. Doesn't matter. Figure out a way to do it. Figure out a way. Just you have to be present. Guys, I'm telling you, you're never going to get your business to the next level if you don't do these type of things. You should be learning and developing each and every day. Okay. Every single morning, literally, whether I'm in the sauna or I'm in my shower or I'm just making breakfast, or I'm always listening to something, a podcast, an audio book. I always want to keep learning, and you should always want to keep learning, because the more you continue to keep learning, the more you keep growing. And the minute you stop wanting to grow and learn is the minute everything dies. Your business will die. Your ability to become more successful and be more, profitable, make more money will die. You never get to a finish line, okay? The finish line, you're constantly chasing it. And you always want it to be that way because that's how you're going to get better. So the bottom line of this episode is to make sure you show up. You show up, your business will blow up, okay? The action takers are the money makers. Take action, get out there. And, for example, like I'll use my conference we call it the Recharge as a good example. I have new owners coming. Who do you think they're going to want to be talking to? All the people who've been doing this business for a long time, the people who are making a lot of money, the people who are very, very successful in the business. Spend time with them, become friends with them. Relationships are not built over Zoom. Relationships are not built through emails. Relationships are not built through phone calls. Relationships are built in person. That is the number one most important thing because you can connect. You can, obviously, discuss things, make eye contact, feel energy, and it's very, very important. Then you can obviously massage those relationships through text messages, emails, phone calls. But once you obviously, get that foundation set from that in-person connection, the rest is history. So guys, show up, and show up. Don't make excuses. Make sure you're present. Make sure you do what you have to do to win. All right? So until next time, guys, remember, fuel your drive. See ya.
Legend. Do you know my name? My name is Legend.